family disintegration, children becoming rebellious, couples not willing to stay together anymore, and they choose to stay apart, and the family breaks apart. Divorce, that is what it is called. It is a fearful thing. It is not something anyone can wish for himself. But I tell you, even for the people that found themselves, never planned to see themselves there, but there are some mindset that they allowed and get into marriage with, which prompted the idea of divorce. So 5 mindset I want us to look at that will help us avoid this deadly concept called divorce. Number 1, find with God. Find with God. It is easy for us to feel that the Bible says he who finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. It's easy to believe that it actually means that you don't need God. You just go on your own to find that person. But I tell you, it has to be a collaboration between you and God to find that right person. Because you know what? Only God knows the end from the beginning. That person might be right now, but you don't know what that person will be in the next 10 years, except the Lord guides you to that person who has or who can help you get the happy ending you desire. It is likely that you're not going to be happy for the rest of your life. Maybe for the first 5 years of your life, you might be happy, but for the rest of your life, you won't be sure, because only God knows the end from the beginning. So let your finding be with God. Make sure your relationship with God is intact, and He will help you. The Bible said the thought of a righteous man are right. That means whatever decision you are taking when your life is aligned with God, that decision is right per time. Okay, so find with God. That is the first thing. You're welcome back. So the second mindset you need to have in order to avoid divorce is the mindset of joint accountability, joint account. All right. See, you cannot share your body. You cannot share everything, all level of intimacy, and then withdraw from financial intimacy. The Bible says, where your treasure is, that is where your heart is. All right. Your money is treasure. Okay. It is advisable that couples put their money together so their heart can be in one place. Okay. And I believe in 100. You come with the 100% of your income. I come with my 100. We put it in this account where I don't have the authority to withdraw anything on my own except with your consent. And our hearts will be in the same safe place. All right. So have this mindset that when I get married, we are going to have a joint account or joint accountability. It's very important. It's going to help you always plan to do everything together. All right. Nobody will go ahead to start spending without the other person's consent. You do everything in love, in unity. All right. So it's very important. Don't shy away. Don't listen to other people that, no, I'm making more money. Why should I do joint account? And this person will come and be using my money. Two shall become one. So it's your money. Two of you, it's your money. All right. Joint accountability is one thing that will help you to deal with the idea of divorce in your mind. Okay, so you're welcome. We have been looking at the 5 mindset that we need to have to avoid divorce in our homes. And the next one, the number 3, which is avoid the if statements. Okay, avoid the if statement. Someone would say that I don't plan to divorce, but if he or she does this and that, I'm going to divorce. Already you're giving it a crack. Okay, you're giving your marriage a crack, that there's something that can happen. And that tells us that probably you didn't engage God, you didn't find with God, and you're not sure, you're not convinced of your choice, that God is in your choice, okay, that God has seen the end of this person till now, and there's no doubt about it that this person will continue to be a good person. All right, so avoid the if statement. Let me give you this instance. The kingdom marriage is a marriage with this scenario, okay, like two couples or a couple in a room without a door and a window, and there's a kind of fire outbreak. What can they do in that kind of situation? There's no door, there's no window to run to. They have to agree and quench the fire and survive, all right, because there's no way out. But in our contemporary marriages where it falls apart, all these Western ideas of marriage, you find out that it's a couple in a room, but there's a window, and that is an if statement. You're saying that if something should happen, and that if is already a window, and when there's a fire outbreak in that room, both of you will struggle to go out of that window, and that is not God's idea for marriage. All right, if you are fine with God, all right, and you have incorporated joint accountability, there's no need for if statement again, because the car you're going to buy, your money is inside, his money is inside. The house you're building, his money, so you're already one. All right, there should be nothing like if statement. So as you're preparing to get married, you must have that mindset that if statement should not be mentioned as regards to divorce. Nothing like, if he does this, I'm going to divorce. If she does this, I'm going to divorce. You must discard that mindset of the if statement. Very important. So you're welcome to the video. We have been talking about the 5 mindsets you need to have to avoid divorce. The next mindset we are going to look at is, it will work if you both will work it out. All right, it is easy for us to see a very beautiful blossoming family over there, and we wonder why it is going on like that, and we feel as if it's just happening because they love each other. All right, it is not just love, it is a level of commitment. And we established in one of our videos that love is not just a feeling, but love is an awareness that leads to an unwavering commitment. Okay, it's an awareness that you have seen value in this person has seen value in you, and that value pushes you to a commitment that you cannot avoid. Okay, so stop seeing the marriage that is working and condemning your own marriage. All right, you must know that you have the ability to work your own marriage. The land is greener up there because somebody is irrigating that land. Okay, you can start on your own land also, and you're going to make it, and it's going to look green, and your family is going to work. So even as you are preparing to get into marriage, know that marriage is actually work. It's hard work. All right, just like a farmer in a dry season, you need to water it, you need to supply nutrients before it will look green. Don't think because it's true love is going to work automatically. No. You still need to work it. This is a very healthy mindset. So you're welcome to the video. If you're just joining us, we have been discussing the 5 mindsets you need to have to avoid divorce in your home. Now we are on the number 5th, and this one is, you should make sure as much as possible as you're planning to get married, avoid using mine, my, me, I. Avoid using those words. As soon as you're becoming intimate with someone, avoid using those words, but rather we, us, we. All right, start incorporating that person in your plans. All right, I heard a story of someone who was in a serious relationship with a lady planning to get married, and he was telling her that when they finally get married, he's going to travel, he's going to relocate. That is the English, relocate. And the lady was like, relocate to where? And he's saying that he's going to relocate to Canada. And you're in relationship with me, hoping to get married. Are you saying that you're only moving alone? All right, I'm going to buy a car. Not we are going to buy a car, and you're becoming intimate with someone. Okay, so if you really want to avoid divorce in your marriage, right from your relationship, avoid using me, I, mine, my. Avoid. Everything should be incorporated. We, us, we, all these things, ours, all that is going to help you. Because a lot of us grew up in environments in the hostel where our thing is our thing. But marriage is not like that. As soon as you join with someone, you are now one. All right. Whatever that is yours is for that person, and wherever is for that person is yours. All right. So it's very important that we set our minds right even before we get there, so we don't act shocked when we get there. All right. So I pray that the Lord is going to help us and is going to guide us to making the right choices and having the right mindset for our homes, so we don't experience this menace called divorce. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you in the next video. Thank you.